I'm just a girl from Chicago.
It wasn't never no smoke, because you know what smoke mean, what it is. But I just wanted to talk to him and, you know what I'm saying, and let him know, like, if he really was listening to what the fuck I was saying, I never even threatened the man. I told him, if you keep moving the way you moving, this type of shit will
You was
happen. You
basically
feel me?
just telling like the
I'm really
consequences
just
to his
telling you
actions.
on some real shit. And he took it as if like I'm talking, threatening him. But at the end of the day, I look at it like, what the fuck I'm gonna get out of punching Adam? I asked you, I'm gonna ask you politely. If you say no, I'm not gonna punch you. You know why? That's bullying. At that point, you just said you don't want to do it, so
And you know he's
fuck
gonna
I'ma punch you
call
for?
the police, baby.
Police.
Put you in jail in California.
He gonna
Leave
press
the fuck out.
charges. This is what's gonna happen. Bam. He gonna press charges. I'm in jail. And you know what everybody's still gonna say? Rooga crashed out. Rooga. Rooga. There's gonna be some niggas that be
Same
like,
people that sit up
and
and
you
be
know,
like, oh,
look,
you should have did this, you should have did that
look,
when you do it.
and you know what he gonna do? Still post that shit and still make even more money off of it.
I'm just a girl from Chicago. What they say we're guilty for, they give us a trial. Granny say I'm innocent, trust in the Bible, but I trust in survival. Just a girl from Chicago.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And today I got with me a legend. Oh, Coda Gray, real Chicago legend. The biggest GD outside Larry Hoover, who is now free. Oh, Coda Gray is bussin'. How you coming, Big Rooga?
Straight, I ate.
Oh, folks, still great. I appreciate you for coming. Rocking out with me this is probably my biggest interview thus far. You feel me? So
you know that though.
This all
Come
love.
through.
For sure. On Coda Gray, before we start this interview, I gotta say my disclaimer. Everything I say on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself into a situation it's gonna be hard to get out of about something I said on Coda Gray. Rooga, how you coming today, gang?
Man, I'm straight, man. They're really working this shit, moving and grooving.
For sure. You in the rack on Coda Gray? What made you stop through the rack?
Shit, you know, just stopping by, seeing family and shit, you know. I be gone so much, I gotta see my family sometime. For now.
On Coda Gray, so this ain't like no business type shit. This you coming?
It was some business type shit, but
okay.
In the meantime, between time, you know, you gotta see your peoples.
For sure, on Coda Gray, for sure. But for the viewers that don't know you, and very few, tell the people where you from.
I'm from 59, 58, 57, 56, Wabash, all through there.
Okay.
In the Washington Park area,
okay.
Chicago.
That's considered the low end?
It's in between. It's down there and around there, though.
It's like the dividing line?
Like it's I feel like the low end more start like 47 for some reason.
Yeah, that's like kind of where it stop at.
Yeah, to me. Once you get past 55th, it get a little, it's in between. It's in between the hundreds and the, so I feel like that's the middle.
We're going to keep it funky, though. We ain't going to bullshit around. That's called MOB, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a familiar name that we all know, you feel me? Your brother Scrap. Tell me a little bit about him.
Shit. Scrap shit, everybody know, you know, motherfucker. Scrap was just a shorty, you know, growing up and shit in the hood. You know, picked up a fast ass lifestyle at a young age. You know what I'm saying? He was hanging with motherfuckers who was a little older than him, so he picked up them ways a little early. You know, bro was playing. What motherfucker don't know? Bro used to play basketball and shit though. You know, he started doing that shit, but you know, being in the streets, just being in that environment when shit go down, you can't just say I ain't with that shit because you live over there. You feel me? So
for sure,
how I go.
But the vibe I get from you, like, of course, like you from where you from, you feel me with that shit. But you don't seem like you was real heavier into the street as him. You feel me? So what you think about the lifestyle and the street shit that attracted him that didn't really attract you too much?
What's crazy is I was heavy in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's
real?
like I don't know what motherfucker be like on some real shit.
You don't give off like you a hoe or no bitch. Maybe because everybody else works so hard to try to show it. Yeah. And you feel me?
Nah, for sure.
On Coda Gray.
My mindset is a little different from a lot of motherfuckers who came up. But I was out there every day, like with my little brother. You feel me? Like I was out there before him. You feel me? I'm the reason he was out there. You feel me? So
yeah.
Yeah, like my little brother was up under me. You know what I'm saying? He came up under me and wanted to do what I was doing, and you know what I'm saying?
How old was your little brother when he got killed?
17.
Okay, so how old that was? How old that would have made you? Like how much difference is it in between y'all?
How was I? That was 2014. I was like 20 at the time. I want to say we
Like
doing
20.
math and shit now.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Shit
count
turning
neither.
to
It's all
math,
good. You
G.
know,
But
we
yeah,
we
it was
went to
around that
Chicago
time.
public schools. We all slow. We don't know how to count folk.
I was,
Don't feel the
I
don't
be
feel the
forgetting
things.
how old I am sometimes. So.
No, I ain't that far gone. Go to grade.
You don't. Everybody that forgot one time. You be there.
Yeah, when it's close to your birthday, your shit just passed.
So,
You will forget type shit. Oh, go to grade.
yeah.
But like, how did your brother passing affect you at that age, 20, if that's a young age? Like how that and you like you say you in the street, like how that have an effect on you?
Man, that shit fucked me up. You know, I feel like it'll fuck anybody up. You know what I'm saying? Losing a little brother, especially when you trying to guide him the right way and make him do the right thing and shit. But that shit really made me who I am today, though. You know, like you say, you see the humble side, and that's what made me what I am on some humble shit. Cause it's like I seen that shit. You know, I seen my little brother on the floor with the sheet over him.
Straight up.
Motherfucker, don't even. I'm not wanting to believe that's him. You feel me? Like, but I noticed him off his shoes. He left the crib, man. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like I've been there, seen that shit. That shit. I watched my mama go through that struggle, and my mama ain't even cry that night. On some real shit out there when that shit happened.
For the register.
OG ain't even cry. I watched her. I looked at her in her face. She was just, you know, I saw the pain though. You know, that shit made me realize like.
And when you say like you was in the street, man, you was in the street with him, but then you also say like you was trying to steer him in the right direction. So was it one of them type of situations where even though he was in the street, you didn't want him to be in the street, you just couldn't make him not be in the street type situation?
Exactly. It's like as a big brother, I don't think no big brother really want to see their little brother in the streets.
For sure.
You feel me? Because it always start off they smoking weed and shit. You don't want to see them smoking weed. You try to don't smoke that shit around me. That type of shit. That's you know he starts smoking and he get older. He feel like he can do this, and you always want to keep him out, but you still gotta teach him. You gotta teach him like, all right. Sometimes when there's nothing you can do to keep him from that shit, you just gotta teach him what's right. What the fuck come with it? You feel me? Like we was at that point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you not to do this and not to do that, but he was getting older. He was 17 years old enough to go to the county.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know the decisions you're making. So I'm gonna lay the blueprint right in front of you, and you know what I'm saying? It's up to you to take that guideline and run with it. You know?
Okay, the great. And then like you spoke on, like you watched your mama not cry that night. Nah, all these years later, like what was her process of getting through it? Like did she go get any type of mental health check? Feeling like help us.
I don't think she ever got through it. Like my OG still go
dealing with
to
it
this day, bro. Like,
well, of course, like you never really get over it, but at some point it's like, well, what I assume, you tell me if I'm wrong. At some point, motherfucker gotta just like kind of still move forward.
You gotta
with
accept it. You know, you gotta accept it and come to that acceptance that you know what I'm saying. They not coming back.
And then and I think I'm asking like, what was the process of seeing her go through that? Like, you feel me? Them type of turns, cause you see motherfucker go through the motion of grieving. So like, at what point did she like kind of get it together and move forward?
And it took us some years, bro. Cause my little brother died in 2014. Then I lost another brother in 2017. He died in jail.
Are your mama kids?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Lost a whole nother brother. So
damn,
this shit all over again within a 3-year span. So it's like, there's really no time to grieve. You feel me? I watched her like, there was times I walk in the room, she crying like a motherfucker. And I'd be like, what's wrong? You know, but that's what it is. You feel me? Like my OG. Because one thing about my mama, she was a good ass OG. She wasn't no, just let us do anything as mama. You know what I'm saying? For real. When we got old enough, you know what I'm saying? But my OG was on us. We had a good upbringing. We used to have on matching clothes and shit. It was 5 of us, 5 boys. We all wearing matching clothes.
With your pops too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, the grad. What's your relationship like with your mama?
My OG, we like this.
Oh yeah, locked
my
in.
OG, hell yeah.
Yeah, I had met your Diddy. He rock with me heavy. I rock with him too. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Keep your stuff under here because it makes a little funny little sound. Mic, for sure. You also took another big loss. You feel me? Your best friend Dookski. You feel me? What was your relationship? Well, I just say, well, I can't say what your relationship was like, because of course I know that was your best friend. But tell us a little bit about your relationship.
Shit, me and Dookski, that was my rappy. Like every day, that was the first nigga I started hanging with over there on Mid Michigan.
Yeah,
You
I
know
met
about
Dookski
Mid
one
Michigan?
time.
Yeah,
He got in
Dookski.
my car and I didn't know who he was. You know his girlfriend Desto.
Yeah,
Destiny.
yeah.
That's my homie. Grew up with her since like high school. You feel me? So that's her boyfriend. I pick up somewhere. He hop in the car. That I ain't had no idea who he was. To me, it was just her boyfriend. Then one day I had went to one of them parties, what they used to call them parties, folks.
Club leaks.
Club
Fucking.
Leaks, folks. They took me to a Club Leaks party, folks. She
Them
had
bitches used to
tour
be
with,
busting.
folks. She had tour with some hoes. They done cut her or some shit. She come get me to fight the girls. I get in here. It's 100 niggas, folks. I'm terrified. Folks,
Y'all
take me
fought?
home.
You ain't fight?
No, they wouldn't drop me the fuck off. I'm cold
Drop
grade.
me off, man.
I
Y'all
don't know
tweaking.
what y'all okay. Y'all talking about these hoes. I don't know who none of these niggas.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, y'all tweaking my whole time. Dooski telling me like, you with me. I'm Dooski the man. You ain't even got no pipe. I don't need no pipe. I'm Dooski the man. Nobody gonna play with you and me.
Nah, that's some shit. That's definitely some shit Dookski is saying.
Y'all don't take me home, folks. Oh,
When the motherfucker say, ain't nobody gonna play with you, take a motherfucker home, man.
Yeah, folks.
These days, a motherfucker will, man.
And like I ain't really find out until who he was
Dooski.
until his funeral, the situation that happened with his funeral on Coda Grave. And I was in jail. I was in the county and they came across the news and everybody talking about it in their room. And Dooski from Dooski the man. Yeah, that's the old boyfriend.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's how I found out about it. Then when they like a shooting, they get shot up at his funeral. That's when I'm like, damn, who the fuck she have in my car? Like, who the fuck is this? That's when they came to me like. That's why he was telling me, like, you feel me? He one of them niggas, basically, they feel that's when I kind of put 1 and 2 together. Like,
folks was a lot of glue to a lot of shit that kind of connected a lot of dots with certain hoods and shit and on some real shit. Folks was like a loving person. Everybody loved him. Every motherfucker who come around, folks, one thing about folks, he the only motherfucker I know could get away with calling the motherfucker a bitch. Like, you know, you can't just say the bitch word to everybody. Folks could just make you feel comfortable about it.
What's
up, bitch? I'm telling you, folks was that type of, you be like, all right, do I get mad? Nah, folks thorough. That's how folks was, though. Folks was definitely the life.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. I'm wearing Dear Mama merch. Official Dear Mama t-shirts available, and a lot of colors, a lot of flavors. It's going up. Make sure y'all tap in, order y'all want, take a picture, tag me, make some content. Yeah, we got lyrics. It's a letter. If you missing your special lady, make sure y'all order y'all t-shirt, and make sure y'all streaming Dear Mama featuring Hollywood the artist, produced by T3 Beats. Y'all can order y'all t-shirts on I'm Just a Girl from Chicago.com. Go up. It's like, okay, all the losses that you done took, like, back to back. You feel me? Seeing you now, you feel me? You grown, you mature, you ain't on the bullshit. Like, how did you move forward? Like, what made, like, and what was the process like? Because, of course, going through all that, I remember you saying, I heard you say, like, you was at the funeral with your son when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, going through all that, like, how did you choose, like, all right, instead of me going this route where I'm finna slide, I'm finna die for this shit, I'm finna die behind this shit, to, now I'm finna, you feel me, take care of my family, take care of my, I'm finna move, you feel me? You probably weren't even living here when that shit happened, but, like, you feel me?
I was living here.
Yeah, that was like, you feel me, you kind of branched off and got on some whole different positive type shit, you feel me? Got the calling, I done freaking man out on category, been a coach of vulture.
Freaky man.
You feel me? So, like, how you decide to move forward in a positive route?
Like I say, man, I always hung with an older type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, and I always been like that. Like, even when I was out there, it's like, because one thing about it is, when you out there in that shit and you see it physically, I had a big brother. My big brother, nobody know him or no type shit, but he stopped being in the hood a while ago. Started working a job, for them started getting money, bought him a car. And I'm realizing I'm still on the block doing this shit. I ain't got no car, I ain't got shit, I ain't got no money. Folks just left the hood and got good. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, I had a big brother that actually, you see what I'm saying, that did the right thing to make, you know what I'm saying, to make me want to. He was a good role model as a brother on some real shit.
Yeah, like an example.
And because it used to be me and my brother every day. You see what I'm saying? Me and my older brother every day. But I went to jail for a year, came home. Folks was on this shit doing what he doing. So it's like, once he stopped coming to the hood, it's like I was out there. It's just me and my little brother now. You feel me? Yeah. But that's what made me be that role model to my little brother because of my big brother. You feel me? But what made me just the way I move forward on a positive way is just seeing so much. Like once you go through so much, you get tired of that shit.
Yeah.
For real, you get tired of that shit. Nobody want to live their motherfucking life like that forever.
Oh, cold.
The fuck want to keep that shit is insane. You got to be sick in the head to want to live your life like that forever. I mean, and it's a point of time once you get older, bro. Like motherfucker know once you get older, all that shit them older motherfuckers was saying, that's when you really start understanding it. Like, damn, dude was right on phone now. I'm really feeling this shit.
Yeah, so it's like you had seeds planted in you. You feel me, for being around motherfuckers and motherfuckers kicking game to you. So like when you got to that point where you was tired and wild, you already knew. You feel me, like
exactly
which way to go with the shit.
Exactly, and plus, and then mind you, I was rapping. I had fame before the money. You get what I'm saying? And that's dangerous.
Oh, Coda
that's some dangerous shit.
So I'm experiencing shit right now. Cause they think I got some money, baby. See, y'all done broke shit. I ain't got a dime, honey. Oh, Coda Gray.
But now for them, like fame with no money and just being out here, that shit, man, you gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized I started having fans and shit, people knowing me, I'm like, I gotta move a little different.
For sure. So you think that you tapped into like really getting, cause we see you getting the coin now. You feel me? Other niggas is broke. On Coda Girl, you got some money. So
ain't got no money.
We ain't gonna put your business out there, but you ain't broke for now, cause these niggas they jewelry be looking real bad for you. You don't feel me? You came here suited and booted, we could tell you good, and we be seeing you on the internet. You getting a little coin. You feel me? So, damn, I lost my train of thought cause you tried to spin me like it was broke. Like you try to play me like
I am broke. I am broke.
Oh, crazy. But no, all I was gonna say, you feel me? Did you get that breaking point when you moved to Vegas when you got out the rack? Like you say, you was kind of like famous, but didn't have money in the rack. But like when you went to like you kind of left the rack is when everything started to make sense.
Yeah. Like honestly, when I was before I had moved from the rack, I wasn't living in the rack. I was like filing the burbs. You feel me? Like where I was living type shit. So I was already away type shit. But you know how that shit be when you an hour out, motherfuckers still could get to you.
You hitting that road.
But I tell you some real shit. Once a motherfucker got that big check, I'm like, shit, it's time to go.
Once I got my check, I was gone. Hey. You got to make consistent. You seeing all that money you ain't never seen before.
But nah, for real though, I had to make a decision. For real, I started looking at my son and shit. I'm like, and then it's like Chicago alone with the kids, like having them grow up in these systems and shit, and school systems is set up like that. Like you got kids around that motherfucker that where they gonna pick them habits up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
no matter how you try to destroy them, their environment do have a lot to do with it.
Nah, for sure.
Right. So you was talking about like rapping. Let's talk about a little bit about the music. When you start making music?
I started making music like when I came home, 2011.
And what made you start?
Dookski.
Oh yeah.
On phone, I came home. Dookski was rapping.
You rapping first?
Hell yeah, Dookski made some shit called. He the one he dropped that motherfucker Hey Sosa. That motherfucker did like 100-something back then.
Cause Sosa was buzzing, so yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Folks was in the little light, but when I came home, folks was lit. But I always knew how to rap though. You know what I'm saying? I was always play rapping and shit, and bro them always used to be like, you need to get in the stew type shit. But that's when I started taking it serious when folks was doing that shit. And he was like, bitch, come on, do this shit. Get in the stew with me. Bro, I started taking that shit a little serious. But I ain't gonna lie, for a long time, I wasn't seeing shit. Like from 2011 all the way to 17 to 18, that shit was so tough. Like no movement, no nothing on the music. Like it was just every time I drop, it's just shit do 1,000 views, 500 views sometimes. It was a point in time I wanted to give up on that shit. I'm like, man, this shit ain't finna work.
We see you. We familiar with a lot of your music been with Duck. You feel me? That was another big loss for you, folks. You took a lot of losses, folks, like back to back to back to back. Folks. You feel me? Like, how did that affect your music and your creativity?
Man, that shit had me in that shit had me definitely like in a little box for a while. Like on some real shit, I was just seeing red around that time, to be honest. Like, but musically though, I ain't gonna lie. When Duck died, that shit like put like this fucking this fucking scope on me. You feel me? Like after that, and it was like, all right, now it's like, you know what I'm saying? I had so many motherfuckers DMing me. All Duck fans practically came to me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you gonna do now? Like, what the fuck is you was rapping with them and you doing this and what the fuck you
a lot of
gonna do now?
motherfuckers did look at you.
And it was like,
and then
damn.
like you came so hard with the for Duck.
Yeah, for
Code of
sure.
Grade, like,
bro.
And it's like when you dropped it with the video and shit, like everybody felt it, like it just hit.
It was like
different.
pain in
like
that
you
bitch.
bled through that motherfucker, like everybody felt that
So,
pain, folks.
That was pain.
That
for
one
real.
and Knife Family, folks.
Yeah, Knife and
Code of Grade, so that's my one, folks. On Code of Grade, that was the one made me lock in with you, like, oh yeah, he different.
So
on Code of Grade, you
that was I shot that in the hood. I shot it at the scene where my little brother died at and where Dookski died at. That's why I shot that shit at.
All right, now we gotta get to the real shit because we don't do no bullshit and get to the nitty gritty on it. We got a segment called the Hot Seat. You feel me? On Code of Grade. Do you feel like your music contributed to a lot of deaths?
I would hope not. Shit. I hope I ain't caused nobody to die out here. Shit. But
You get a lot of dissing, Rooga. We can't bullshit the people.
We was dissing. As merch, we was doing some dissing. But it might have. I feel like back then my music might have, as far as the diss shit, might have just amped some shorties up out there to make them feel like they can diss. You feel me? And it probably did cause some extra beefs and all type. You never know because it influenced people to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason why I kind of swayed away. You know what I'm saying? Because I started realizing like, I had my son, so it's like I gotta do something right. I can't keep sending these shorties like this. You know?
So what you doing to? Okay, so like you say, is a possibility. So what you doing to right those wrongs?
Honestly, just staying out of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really react to shit like I used to. You know, once upon a time, I was just reacting to a lot of shit on the internet and just arguing with motherfuckers on the internet.
Yeah, because you was finna foot Adam ass, honey.
That was different. That's different.
Code of Grade.
What's
the smoke with Adam? I know it, but for the people that don't know, what's your viewpoint on that? Because you were so mad and you wanted to get on his ass so bad, it was hard for you kind of to really express yourself.
My thing was, it wasn't never no smoke. Because you know what smoke mean, what it is. But I just wanted to talk to him and, you know what I'm saying, and let him know, like, if he really was listening to what the fuck I was saying, I never even threatened him, man. I told him, if you keep moving the way you moving, this type of shit will happen.
You was basically just telling him, like, the consequences.
I'm really just telling you on some real shit. And he took it as if, like, I'm threatening him. But at the end of the day, I look at it like, what the fuck I'm going to get out of punching Adam? I asked you. I'm going to ask you politely. If you say no, I'm not going to punch you. You know why? That's bullying. At that point, you just said you don't want to do it, so.
And you know he's going to call the police, baby.
Police.
Put you in jail. In California,
He going to press charges. This is what's going to happen. Bam. He going to press charges. I'm in jail. And you know what everybody's still going to say? Rooga crashed out. Rooga. There's going to be some niggas that be like.
People that sit up and be like, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that when you do it.
And you know what he going to do? Still post that shit and still make even more money off of it. But at the end of the day, I ain't that dumb to let somebody trigger me to a point where I gotta, you know what I'm saying, reach over the fucking counter and punch you. I got self-control, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm gonna ask you politely. If you wanna do it, we can do it. But if you don't, shut the fuck up, man.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm at Iron Team. Studios, where they had the best mixing and mastering and the top-notch security, cameras everywhere, so you can feel secure and safe while you record your music. You can also come and record your content. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, or if you need a location to film your podcast, your set can look like this. We got A1 quality, A1 cameras, A1 production. Come tap in with my people. You can book your time slot at www.ionteam.com. Lock in. So on a serious note, folks, we got this thing called a well-being check. You feel me? You never know what person that mentally, you feel me? Especially black men, y'all go through a lot of shit y'all don't talk about. So how you doing mentally?
I'm good, man. Honestly, I've been real at peace, happy as hell, on the road, moving, doing shows and shit. I've been doing good, to be honest, on some real shit. Like, I've been at peace. Like, I've been spending a lot of time with my son and my family. Some real shit. I just really been traveling, taking trips with the team. We out just moving.
Y'all been lit.
Motherfucker, living life, man. Trying to keep the coins coming. Like you say, the coins.
The coin, gotta get the check.
I ain't got no coins.
So, what's your viewpoint on mental health? You feel me? You went through all these different traumas, you feel me? All these different losses. So, you feel me? You seem like you here strong, but what's your viewpoint on mental health?
I feel like that shit is real serious, folks.
Yeah.
Mental health is serious, man. It's times.
I'm nervous as hell for some reason right now. I don't know if like I'm having an anxiety attack, but I'm
Finally
fighting through.
folks back with this motherfucking mask on, man.
I don't know.
But look, mental health, that shit real though. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't take that shit as serious as it should though, cause people really be going through shit. Like, I done dealt with that shit. Well, you in a fucking car by yourself, you just them bitch, the motherfucking tears just get pouring. You can't stop even the crying. You feel me? That shit real. On my son, where you just sit back and think about your whole life, the shit you've been through, just living in Chicago. Man, that shit real. Like, I feel like a lot of people should see therapists though, for real though.
On code, I advise it too. So, what's your advice to people dealing with them type of traumas and you feel me, fighting on mental health shit? And like you say, in the trenches, we kind of shun away from that. So you feel me, like we ain't too familiar with all the therapy and all that type of shit. So what's your advice on the street level?
Man, all I can say is, man, don't bottle that shit up in your head. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody about that shit sometimes. Sometimes letting it out be the best thing to do. You know, whether it's your friend, but sometimes you can't even open up to motherfuckers. But I understand why motherfuckers don't. Because motherfucker take that and use that, throw it right in your face. So, I don't know, just talk to a therapist or something, or sometimes, you know what I'm saying, just get out more, do different shit that get your mind off that shit, you know, and drink water and wash your ass on phone now.
On code gray, cause y'all be stinking. Y'all be funky. On folks now.
Motherfucker be having mental health and musty. Smirch.
Oh, code agree.
I done ran across some stinky, musty mental health motherfuckers sometimes.
Outside of mental health, on code gray, folk, we gotta talk about some serious shit. Why all these rappers got this fake ass jewelry, folk? What's up with this? All these rappers, the content creators, all this shit. Everybody jewelry fake. On folks now great. Who everybody jeweler, folk?
Everybody jewelry fake.
Is that thing now where it's more accepted because it's like everybody know, is this a cheaper route to go? Why would I spend all this money when I could just spend this and it look the same way, you feel me, type shit?
Some people do it. Shit, some people don't got the money to do it. Some people do, shit. I look at it like, even if you do it, it's like, some motherfucker, I had seen the biggest of the biggest rappers get on that motherfucker and be like, I used to wear fake jewelry. Niggas used to fake it till they make it. That's how that shit was. I used to wear fake jewelry back then. Everybody wore that fake shit before.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like,
my shit from Boots
on the come up, like, that's just how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker finally do get, when niggas finally do get there, you really realize the shit don't even mean nothing. It ain't even
worth it. That's what I was saying when I say, like, you feel me? You feel like the motherfuckers feel like all that shit ain't even really worth the money spending that shit on. All this shit look the same.
You realize that shit ain't about nothing.
Costume type shit when I'm trying to pop out look good. For sure. What you currently promoting? You feel me? What you working on?
I got an album though. I've been procrastinating with for a while.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I really been on some. I really been doing the songwriting thing for a while. I've been writing
Been
for some
ghostwriting?
artists and shit. Yeah.
These niggas ain't writing their own lyrics.
I look, but I be ghostwriting and shit, doing a lot of that. So it's like once I got into that, it's just like that's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that
you
more
ain't
lucrative?
hell yeah. You get
Yeah.
cause when you get in them rooms, you get to writing for people that's bigger than you. You know damn well they music selling way more than yours. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, to be honest, if I had a chance to go back and just do songwriting, I probably would.
Yeah.
On some real shit, just to be in the background,
So you
collecting my money.
would rather be rich and then famous, like without the
Yeah,
fame.
yeah.
What's the downside of fame?
It's the, cause I'm gonna keep it real. I love the love. I love all my fans that show me love and support me, share my music, whatever. Buy that shit. I love the shit out of them on some real shit. But the bad side, like shit that people don't understand, like sometimes as a fucking human being, you don't want to deal with that shit sometimes.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You might wake up on the side of the bed, eye crusty, you don't feel like dealing with this shit today. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfucker might walk up at you on you at the wrong time. Let me get a picture. Hey,
Yeah,
Rooga,
you
bro.
be looking like,
You be like
a bum, but you
you
don't.
ain't
Then
got
first
clothes
they say,
on, but it's
oh,
like,
you got the Hollywood.
yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then on the other side of it, you don't know a motherfucker intention. So it's like, that's the scary part about it. People know you, but you don't know
So
them.
them, motherfucker be riding up on you.
Motherfucker be looking at you. You don't know if they on bullshit or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit how you fuck with your anxiety a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
Anything we missed that you want the viewers to know about you that we didn't cover, you feel me?
Shit. It's on you, shit. Did you miss something?
I don't be wanting to troll people and shit, for I be wanting to get to know people.
Yeah.
You feel me? My first time meeting you.
I'm
Yeah,
so
on Code Gray, you feel me? I'm over here shaking and shit. I'm
You
trying not to
shaking
act.
this shit, G?
Hell yeah, cuz, for like, it be a twisted reality, folks. Like, you feel me? I'm from
She
Church for
shaking,
real,
folks.
folks. I got Rooga sitting next to me. We just sit there having a conversation. You just come in, we smoking, we chilling like everything.
He shows
like,
it smoke the wood, though. It's merch.
You feel me? We just vibe like, but folks, this Rooga, like anybody else would be like, all right, it's just an interview, it's just a conversation. We kicking
But
it,
don't
but
be
it's
shaking this shit, though, G. Don't make me think
I
that,
got
G.
anxiety, folks.
Don't be making
Oh,
me think
great.
that, G.
Think what?
None.
Oh no, I ain't involved with nothing on Coda Brave, folks.
My bad.
You probably don't even know who Coda is.
Did have wine in hand and shit.
Hmm?
She had some wine in hand and shit. Trying to
Yeah, I
set
got
the
a little
mood
wine.
and shit.
I got say what move? Move for
I
what?
don't know. I'm trying to see.
I just don't drink hard liquor. You feel me? Because I don't be like get in the mood. You feel? I don't like them type of moves. I get tweaking.
What do it do when you drink hard liquor, though, to you?
It made me somebody else.
Like, what you mean? Like, you got to elaborate that shit now, G.
I get the tweaking for like not violent or no shit like that. I just my words get the slurring for I don't know. I be loose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't be fucking though. I don't be on no shit like that. Like, you know, bitches get drunk on the fuck. I get drunk and want to talk shit. I get the freestyle.
So on some real shit, though, I got a real question, though. Like, do you like girls, like, or boys? Like, what?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. Then a
Are
male.
you in a relationship with a male?
I'm not.
Oh, damn. You know what's crazy? I thought you was lesbian, though, some real shit.
I'm just a girl from Chicago, folks.
That's that Chicago when you on the phone now.
Just a girl from Chicago.
I heard it from Nene on the phone. She
That's the perfect way to end it.
got a man, folks. Leave her alone, folks.
You feel me? I don't eat fish on Black Disciple, folk. You feel me? On Code But I ain't the Black Disciples you into it with on folks. We from 79th, so it's all love. Like I say, I definitely appreciate you. I ain't gonna say you into it with. You ain't into it with nobody. You a grown ass man. Rooga getting his coin. He got an album coming out on Folks Now I'm Great. But like I say, I ain't too familiar with all y'all situations.
Yeah.
I don't watch the YouTube blogs and all that shit.
Yeah, you know you ain't supposed to, man. Fuck that shit.
You feel me? Sitting down, getting to know you personally. You feel me?
Yeah, man. You gotta watch these days. You gotta watch something simple, man.
I be watching documentaries on Netflix.
Yo, I be listening to raindrops and shit at home. I know what you mean.
Raindrops. What the fuck I'm listening to raindrops for?
Waterfall, waters and shit.
No, for on Code Gray. I've been listening to ESTG.
You be at ESTG.
Oh, Code Gray, I be listening to guys now.
But you got a man though. He probably bring that south side out of you, G.
Yeah, he a little
So
older,
like on
too.
some real shit though, like when you do like not to be in your shit, you know what I'm
Good.
saying? When you do go home and shit, like with your man and shit, like do you be like talking to him like on phone him out with that
Nah,
that
hell
type of
no.
nigga?
I got
So you
older
like
than.
get girly and shit at home?
I wouldn't say I get girly for. I'm just me. So of course I'm not as rough. You feel me? But
Right.
I'm still me. I think more anything I'm more funnier. Like I'm not. You feel me? I'm more funny. I make them laugh a lot. You feel me? I'm one of them. Yeah, one of them type of situations. But
Right.
no, I ain't coming this. Yes, daddy, and I don't do all that goofy shit. I don't go to grave. I just be me. Like, hey, you good? We have a conversation. We kick it.
You would call him daddy before though, G.
Nah, that's corny to me. That's a little cheesy. I don't know. I'm different.
I don't want a girl to call me dad.
Yeah, bitch, what you got? Daddy
Bitch,
issues. Then it's
call
like it's
me
not
me
right. 'Cause
Lord.
I'm like in a gap relationship too, so it's kind of weird if I do that because it's like he old enough to be my daddy for real. So it's like, nah, that's kind of
What about me Lord?
the fuck. Fuck this Lord of the Rings.
I'm telling her, bitch, call me me Lord.
Rome.
Folks now.
But like I say, folks, we sit down for a good time, not a long time. Just
Yeah.
gonna chop it up. You feel me? You know it's a rack. We don't like sitting too long in one
long.
spot. You
Right,
feel me?
my
On
back
Cold
hurt.
Grade. Yeah, my shit be hurting too, folks. We getting old. You older than me, folks. Yeah,
That's-
but heavy.
but
Folks not
I got a
ready.
little heavier.
Yeah, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
You gotta get your gym membership.
I got one too,
Don't
man.
use it.
Yeah, I got that motherfucker for nothing.
Fuck.
That's like having a condom and don't use it. That's fucked up.
That's just in case you ever feel like you ever get caught in a moment. For sure. But until next time, thank y'all for kicking it with us. You feel me? On Cold Grave. It's all love. You feel me? Shout out to Rooga.
No, for sure. Appreciate you for having me, G.
For sure. Until next time. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to be a guest on my next episode, or if you want to be a sponsor on the next episode, hit that link. You can send me some merch. I can promote you, tag you on my Instagram socials. We can collaborate. So hit me up, hit that link. Let's lock in. Let's work.